Anime, that crazy stuff from the East, that animated, wacky, wild Japanese cartoon. But before we get into that, quick recap of Invincible. Final episode was great. That's all I got to say. I'm not saying any more about it because we just wasted 45 minutes talking about it.
Oh, man.
Go watch it. It's fantastic.
46 minutes and realize I hit the record button and we was wondering when it was going to finally happen.
And it happened. So it was great, y'all. Recommend it. Go watch it.
Go watch it.
Anime. So you finally diving into that.
Finally.
What made you try it out? Like what you just
man, I've been on the road, man. So, I laugh at my wife all the time. She watches the same thing all over and over again, right?
Right.
I come to the house, bro, and she'll watch regular show all day. And I can't blame her.
Good.
Great. But I do the same thing with Supernatural. I used to watch Supernatural. I just go sleep with Supernatural, wake up to Supernatural, watch it all day. And then I started doing the same thing with Rick and Morty. So I do the same thing, right? And then we would do it with Frasier. Like we would just watch fucking Frasier all day. The TV just be on Frasier.
Okay. All good shows.
Good shows. But so I just decided to let me get out of my shell. And the Disney Plus stuff is really what helped me because it was all this new content back to back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it kind of got me out of that rut. And I just started exploring, man. So one day I was like, man, I like cartoons, but I've never really enjoyed anime. It's not because I didn't, but it's mostly because I didn't try.
Right.
So the first one I tried was High School of the Dead. It was through a recommendation of a friend. Listen.
Look, they call that a fan service anime.
If you've never seen it before, they doing something over at High School of the Dead. All right, that's it ain't porn, but I don't want to put it in anime. It's some shit, man.
The way things flop around in that show,
the way things flop around and things are revealed and exposed, it felt inappropriate. It was like, this is weird. I'm not doing this. So that kind of scared me away for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I was like, wait a minute, is it all like this? Like, that's what you fucking freaks are out here doing now?
I say like 70%.
That's a big number, sir.
Hey, it's a big number for big things.
So the other, the way things flop around in that cartoon, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, last weekend I got to watching Street Fighter because I was on my Plex server. So I got to watching the Street Fighter movies. And I kind of enjoyed them. And I was like, let me do this some more. And that's when I put out the Facebook message. I was like, hey, man, enough effing around. What's the anime? Give me the list. Stop playing. Right. Let's go. I got some good recommendations, man. And I started with Death Note. And I got to admit, the English version of Death Note is wonderful.
Yes. So
fun. That kid's a psychopath immediately. He finds this book. So if anyone's never watched Death Note, God, what's the kid's name? I forgot
Light.
The kid's name. Huh?
Light.
Okay. They call him Kira. The Japanese authorities call him Kira because they don't know who's killing people.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because he can't let anyone know his name. Well, yeah. Right.
Yeah. So for the purpose of this, I'm explaining, we'll call him Kira.
Okay.
So the kid Kira finds this notebook, and it comes with a set of instructions like, if anyone finds this book, if you write a name in this book, that person's name, but you have to have their face. You have to have their face and their name. If you write that name in their book, that person will, without explaining how you want them to die, they'll die automatically within 40 seconds of that name and face being in the book. Right. So the guy tests it out. He tests it out on a criminal first because he's like, I don't want to, like, if it works, I don't want to like kill a regular good person. So let me try it on a criminal. He writes this guy's name in the book, fucking guy dies. And then the guy's like, I gotta try it one more time. Kira's like, no, let's confirm this.
Right.
Because again, it works again. And from that point on, Kira goes on a power trip. So he's like, yo, I'm gonna kill all you motherfuckers. Kira goes on a mission to kill all the criminals of Japan. And they bring in this weird ass investigator named L.
Right.
Was a fucking weird dude. I don't know. I guess he's a person, but he sits like a monkey. I don't know what the hell's going on with L.
They explain more about him in the second season.
Do they? Okay, that's great. And the best part of the show, Chiru, what do you call that daggone that demon? The demon that accompanies. I think it's a Shirigami. So
yeah, Shirigami.
A Shirikami, yes, a Shirikami demon accompanies Kira on his mission to like kill like all criminals.
Yeah,
and he's a real funny like a demon that loves apples.
Yeah,
and pretty much he's in the show. He's a presence in Kira's life at all times.
Right,
trash to him. He's laughing at all his plans. Like, dude, you got this book and now you're being like super creative with it. You're a fucking weird kid. What the fuck?
Right.
Like,
yeah, because he's just doing it for fun. He
Yes.
dropped the book on purpose to see who picks it up, just to see if he could be entertained. And
what
then
would happen? Yep.
Light started writing people names like this could be fun, and that's the only reason he's still staying around.
Yes.
You can take the book back anytime you want.
The Shirikami's bored here. The guy,
he was bored, and he's like,
Shirikami's they're gods of death, and he is bored.
Yeah, that's all it is, and he just hangs around. I don't know how far you got.
I'm on like episode 10.
Okay, so you saw the part when he's eating a chip.
Yes,
and killing people, and all that high class music's playing in the background. He's like, I can kill people and eat a chip.
Yeah, he's such a weird kid because El's a really smart dude, a really smart investigator.
Right.
They're starting to narrow it down, and they're monitoring Kira. They're monitoring his room. They're monitoring his habits.
Yeah.
To figure out how he's killing people because they people are just dropping dead in prisons.
Right.
Attacks. And then he learns he can script people. Like Kira learns he can actually describe what you do before you die to make you die.
Yeah.
He just goes off the rails, man. And he has all the best laid plans. But L's starting to close in, so that's the funny part at this point. El has the camera in the room. He's watching his habits. He's like, man, this dude's he's too detail oriented. Something's not right about this kid, man.
Right,
right, of course. Now I don't know where it goes from there.
Whew.
Didn't catch him yet, but
it gets crazy, man. The whole it's crazy. It dips a little in season 2. It's like, what's going on here? But then it picks right back up. And the ending is wild, but yeah, that's the one of the reasons. So Death Note and Cowboy Bebop, I always recommend those two for someone who wants to get started in anime because it don't got stop flopping around. It's nothing too crazy. It's just cartoons. Simple plot, and here you go. And I'm glad you're enjoying it, but man,
I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
I've also started Demon Slayer from Netflix.
I haven't even watched that yet.
That's the one you gotta watch. This is fun. Young Tanjuri. Young Tanjuri is a demon slayer.
Right.
And his sister, she gets turned into a demon somehow. I think she's already a demon. But anyway, not to tell you too much, but his sister goes crazy and he's on the quest to save his sister while also slaying demons.
Gotcha.
That's the main part of the story.
Yeah. All right. I'll probably binge watch it this weekend.
Yeah, you should, bro. It's
so
fun.
You can be free to be yourself. You don't have to hold it in.
Let me tell it, bro. Thank you. Hey, real talk though. But real talk, it's so fun. You should watch it. Like it's legit.
Right. Like there's so many good shows out right now.
It's so many good shows. We're spoiled, man. This is the best time to be like watching TV and content, man, because it's just so much to daggone watch. Right. I hate around a Cowboy Bebop. I will do that. Like I told you. I'm in between. I'm not in between jobs, but I'm doing some training right now.
Yeah.
I got a lot of bandwidth to give out. So I might watch Cowboy Bebop this weekend.
Yeah.
I might do all at once, Demon Slayer, Bebop, and then Death Note.
Yeah, I'm watching I don't know. I want to say 6-7 different animes. Some I take a break because I don't want to keep waiting every week. So I might hold off for like a couple months. Then watch 5 or 6 episodes or whatever. Yeah. But my favorite anime is One Piece.
One Punch Man or One Piece?
One Piece.
Well, I never heard of that one. Okay.
That is over 1,000 episodes, or they're getting close. It's been going on since the 90s. And it's nothing too crazy. I just think it's good. Look, 1,000 episodes, there's parts where it dips. It's like, come on now. But the latest arc that they're on It's fantastic. I'm glad I waited, but now I got to keep waiting every week because they come out on Saturdays on Crunchyroll.
Gotcha.
But that's my favorite anime. Another good one that's out right now that's having new episodes is My Hero Academia. It's about a world where 80% of people got superpowers and they're all different and they got schools for it and stuff like that. I just started watching Black Clover today, which seems all right. There's just so much.
Now, how do you feel about Attack on Titan? Because that was one I liked a lot. Then I fell off.
I specifically went out of the way to not watch that show.
Yeah.
And I do not care if it gets spoiled.
Yeah.
So it's the same. Attack on Titan is the anime version of Game of Thrones for me. So many people are telling me I need to watch it that I don't even care.
Yeah, but it ain't Game of Thrones, okay? Listen.
No, I mean, right.
Yeah, I know, but Attack on Titan, man, I fell off because the plot got super convoluted. The kids, the teenagers that used to fight the Titans, some of them realized they were Titans, and then like they would turn the Titans and kill each other, and then they would turn back to humans and go back to school like nothing happened. It got damn stupid. But I'm not gonna lie, as far as like drama, the Japanese, like I one thing I have learned is I do prefer to watch the Japanese versions.
Yes.
Except for like you say, you know, in Death Note.
Yeah.
I tried the Japanese version. I like the English version.
Yeah.
The best. Attack on Titan, the Japanese version, is super legit because it's so, you know, the emotions of the Japanese language come through, man. Like, you know, when they're killing Titans and all that, yeah, like that, all the just the drama of it.
Right.
And that's one thing that the Demon Slayer thing has going for it too, right? The high drama.
Do you watch that dubbed or sub?
Which one's dubbed?
Dubbed is the English speaking.
So I watch sub it. I watch Demon Slayer and sub.
Okay.
The thing about Netflix is it gives you a choice. So you Netflix, it'll start in English, but you know you can drop it down and you can tell it to go over to Japanese.
Gotcha.
I watched that in Japanese on purpose, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it, man.
It's been on my list. I'll probably just have to jump on it.
Yeah,
because
you know it's a Netflix one, so it's probably gonna be like 10 episodes a season. So that's another good thing about it.
Yeah, I don't know how far it is into it, but so there's also a list. I can give you a list of ones you.
Well, before you mention that, another thing is coming out tomorrow. I don't know if you watched it, Castlevania.
I heard about it. It's going to be the last season, right?
Dude, you got to watch Castlevania. I love Castlevania, and then season 4 starts tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I would definitely.
They release everything at once, right?
Yeah, they release it all at once. So yeah, you can go watch it. You can go knock that out too, because that's like that's real weird. You might get like 6 episodes in one season of Castlevania.
Oh, okay.
It's real strange.
Okay.
And
yeah, and I never really,
so whatever.
Right. Yeah, and I never played the game, so I don't have to. Oh man, why they change this or anything like that?
Yeah. Me either. I never played the game either, so I don't know anything about any of them characters. So I'm not bothered by any of it, even if because you know they probably changed some stuff. I don't care. It's a really good one.
Right. Really good. I mean, I know a little bit like Dracula and the Belmonts and
stuff
like that.
It gets a little. It's some sexuality in it, but it's rated mature. But it ain't nothing like too. It still ain't High School of the Dead. Well, yeah, it is. Not really. No, the scenes that are sexual are sexual.
Right.
It's not like all the time. It's not gratuitous. Right. It ain't like High School of the Dead. You just got fucking random G cups, you know, being thrown around in your face. Like,
did you see the scene where the dude shot the 50 cal as the girl was doing a backflip, and they parted at the right moment for the bullet to go in?
So stupid.
Like, y'all don't wear bras or nothing. Like
it's so much. It's so much. It's just so overdone.
My nephews put that on.
Is a similar thing.
I used to let all my nieces and nephews come over. They spend the night. They watch anime or whatever. They put on High School of the Dead. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on a second. Wait a second. Oh, they're gonna blur this out, right?
Right.
They straight up show they taking a back. I'm like, no.
Well,
y'all got up early to watch this for a reason.
Yeah.
You need to change it. I'm like, come on, man.
Like y'all knew what this was. No.
Yeah, they knew what it was. They like, oh, hey, Uncle Leo, you up early? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, why y'all the only two up watching anime? Let's see what you. Oh. Okay, all right.
Hey, it's HBO After Dark for them kids, all right? Like,
Man, I get it's BET Uncut. I'm like, come on, man.
yeah, man.
This
It's
is
a little much.
man, y'all don't need to watch this. I get it. Hey,
And it's fast and it's instant too. They don't even take it easy on it. They hit the
yeah,
gas.
it's just like, here you go. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
she's gonna soap her up. Oh, okay. That's areola. All right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all go watch something.
It's different. It's different. Yeah. You gotta watch something else. So
Yeah.
now you feel about One Punch Man, because that's one of the ones I keep hearing watch.
So good.
My wife wants to watch One Punch Man.
One Punch Man is fantastic. I like OP characters that remain OP throughout the show.
Now what's OP?
Overpowered.
Okay.
So like how Goku becomes the strongest for like 10 episodes, and then next season it's like 20 people strong. It's like, come on now. One Punch Man, he is OP from beginning to end.
Okay, they keep finding.
Have you watched any of it?
They Goku was something called Super Saiyan God, yet somehow somebody was stronger than him. It's like, what?
Yeah, it's like,
yeah,
it got ridiculous. But One Punch Man, have you watched any of it?
I haven't watched any of it. Yeah.
So it's about a guy who's overpowered. He's extremely strong. He can take down any enemy in one punch. That's why they call him One Punch Man. And it's just him trying to be a hero. But he's so strong, he just doesn't care about like because there's a ranking system you got to go through. You got to save certain people and make sure people see you, and then you got to go from the bottom C all the way up to S. And he's just like, I'm just here to beat up monsters and save people. I don't care. Yeah. He's uber strong, but not the brightest, but also, the thoughtful kind of guy. And it's just about him trying to be a hero, and all the other people who aren't nearly as strong as him, that are supposed to be better than him, struggling to be heroes. Gotcha. The first season is one of the best seasons of any anime I've ever watched. Season 2 took a step back because they had budget cuts, so they had to go with not as prolific anime studio.
Gotcha.
So the animation and sound and everything, to me, is terrible compared to the first season. But that first season, man, it is great. At least to me. Some people don't like it because he's too overpowered, but I like that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, don't keep finding stuff like to throw at like Goku. Like, come on, man, what y'all doing?
Right.
You're a Super Saiyan God, but his name's Jiren. Where he come from? Yeah, well,
right.
Okay, oh, shit.
Yeah, it gets super annoying, but
yeah,
I'll always watch Dragon Ball. They got good movies coming out. They got another movie coming out.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with the Dragon Ball stuff.
I think the original Dragon Ball is better than Dragon Ball Z, the one from the 80s.
Ooh, that's a take, son. I love Dragon Ball Z.
Have you watched Dragon Ball?
I watched the first 2 seasons. Yeah,
man.
I just don't find it that interesting. Like Kid Goku, like I like that real strong shit. Yeah. I didn't like Dragon Ball Z to the Frieza saga,
right?
Or the Ginyu saga,
right?
Yeah, that's Dragon Ball Z picked up,
right? And so I like the Saiyan saga when Vegeta comes and all that, but they fight for like 20 episodes. It's like,
and that's the main flaw with Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, and see, and that's why when they did Dragon Ball Z Kai, it made a lot of sense. You got to cut all that fluff out, man. It was just so much nonsense. Like,
right.
It'll take Goku 30 minutes to power up. Oh, next episode, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, like he's still charging. Like, y'all just gonna
let him still charging his batteries. It's like, dude, come on, man. This is stupid. They used to make me so mad, but I would always be there every week. Like, please.
Yeah. But I'm gonna keep watching. Just like when DC comes out with a bad movie, I'm gonna go watch it anyway. But yeah, man, there's a long list of animes you can watch. Naruto's a good one, but that's 1,000 episodes as well, because you got the Naruto when he's young, and then Naruto Shippuden when he's like older, and now they got a newer one when he's in his 30s or whatever. He has kids and stuff. It's been going on forever. There's so many things you can watch. I don't know what you're watching on. I guess Netflix.
Netflix, HBO Max, Hulu. I'm just bouncing. By the
Oh.
way, I'll just say this out loud. HBO Max is crushing Netflix content wise.
Okay.
I just turned Netflix back on because I wanted to watch like Demon Slayer. Oh, and Yasuke. I've been
I need
watching.
to watch that.
Yeah, now I didn't read the books. I got a friend of mine. He read the books, so he didn't like the cartoon because they didn't spend a lot of time.
Yeah.
And, like it's a flashback. So it's present day Yasuke doing a lot of flashbacks to when he was a samurai. And he has a mission, right? It's like it kind of has like a Rambo sort of feel. Like this Yasuke, like he has a mission with this young girl to try to get her to safety. And in the meantime, they keep flashing back to when he was a samurai. So I liked it. I think it's a good looking cartoon, very creative. The music is dope.
Right.
I like it.
But speaking of samurai, you know Samuel Jackson got an anime, right?
Does he?
Yeah, it's called Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai. Okay, yeah, I've heard. Yep.
You gotta check that out. That's wild as well.
Is it good? Is that good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Samuel Jackson does the main voice. It's weird. It's really weird, but good. It's basically there's these two headbands in the world, and if you got the number one headband, you're like the strongest in the world. And if you want to challenge them, you have to get the number two headband. And you got to kill your way to get that, to get an opportunity to take the number one headband. And his dad used to have it for the longest, but then someone finally takes him out while he's a kid, and it's basically about him growing up to kill the guy that killed his dad.
Okay.
And it's crazy, man. It's just weird hearing Samuel Jackson's voice, but it's good. It came out, I say, over a decade ago, but it's good. And another good samurai one is called Samurai Champloo.
I've heard that.
It's got a lot of hip hop vibes to it. Basically, these three people get together. These two samurais meet, and then they get tricked into helping this girl try to find her father, and they owe her, so they go along with her the whole way until she does, and all kinds of crazy stuff happens there. It's good as well. I could give you a long list of great.
I'll ask you this: when the hell can I find the original Sailor Moon? The new one. There's a new Sailor Moon, and they changed names and animation, and I don't like it.
Maybe Crunchyroll, maybe Funimation.
I checked Crunchyroll, I didn't see it. Funimation, I might check.
I think Funimation has more.
Okay.
At least,
but the Sailor Moon thing, super not cool, man. Like, what the hell y'all changing for? What y'all doing?
Man, look, so growing up, it was Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and a show called Ronin Warriors. And then like Dragon Ball Z came in a little later. That's all it was for anime during the day. And all them theme songs are still stuck in my head, even the Sailor Moon one. But back then, like, oh, you boy, you can't watch Sailor Moon. But I was watching Sailor Moon.
I used to watch that. Fuck out of Sailor Moon. My wife's a huge fan of Sailor Moon. I still
I heard they were bringing it back.
And Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, I don't give a fuck. Nobody.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, I didn't know the words of what they were saying, so apparently I was saying the wrong lyrics the whole time. But Yu-Gi-Oh's hilarious. It's wild. It's a classic.
Yu-Gi-Oh's a classic. Yes.
Yeah. But
now I'm not gonna say anything about that white Egyptian man. But you know what? Whatever. It's fine. The white Egyptian thing.
I mean,
I'll let it go. Whatever. Yeah. Do you, bro?
I mean, I can name movies with
Gods of Egypt.
Oh my goodness.
That shit came out like 4 years ago. Like they did this in 2017. Okay. And white
look, I think the last big movie where it was like, come on now, was Ghost in the Shell. When they had Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, it's like, what y'all doing? Yeah.
What you doing? I think after that, people were like, okay. And
like even when Stargate had the nerve to go to fucking Egypt, at least they had the confidence to put some brown people in it. Okay. You say made the Egyptians brown. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, and now it's gone crazy. Now we're getting a black Superman. So it's like,
you're right. If you can take Egypt, we can take Superman. Whatever. What else we gonna take?
I guess so. But
hey, I don't know if you heard this before. Babe Ruth was a brother.
Yeah.
Y'all can have Egypt. We'll take Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. Yeah. You know, old Brewski Ruth. Bruce.
Oh boy.
Bruce Ruth. That's what they call him.
Apparently, he used to joke around all the time about the black brothers in New York, in the Bronx. Like them, he called them his family, his cousins. So it could be some validity. And if you ever seen, speaking of bell pepper noses, if you ever looked at Babe Ruth real close, you know, a little Benito Mussolini going on there. You know, it's another. I'm sorry, racist. Guess what, Mussolini? I'm not gonna claim him because of what he did, but
okay. I mean, you know, we go down that road if you want.
I took it left. All right, I know that's what I do.
Yeah, you like to make them left turns.
Mussolini, Babe Ruth. Who else?
We have a racial draft like Dave Chappelle.
A racial draft, yes. We taking Babe Ruth from y'all. They would abolish baseball if we took Babe Ruth. No more. I mean,
look, baseball stuck in the 1919s anyway. Oh, but recently, what's the dude name? I think from the Dodgers, not Clayton Kershaw. Bumgarner?
No, you're talking. Dang, what's that pitcher's name? Who I like him too. I know you're talking about.
He called pitchers soft if you just go around beaming people.
You are soft if you go. You can't guy hitting a home run off of you. Like baseball's the only sport to where if I'm not better than you, I get to hit you with a ball.
Right.
Like Bryce Harper got beamed in the face, dog, with a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. Now that was on purpose. I mean, that was an accident, but still, like Ronald Acuna. I'm a Braves fan. Ronald Acuna once a week getting hit. I'm like, dude, you know, well, he shouldn't have been trotting around the bases all slow.
Yeah, it's like it's why I don't watch baseball.
These are grown men behaving like children. Like, dude, I wouldn't tolerate the behavior of my 13-year-old. So
I can't even say it's grown men acting like children. Like children don't do that.
Children don't do that.
That's grown men just being.
This is crazy.
Unwritten rules or whatever. Banging on trash.
Meanwhile, pitcher strikes out a guy in a big moment. He's fist pumping. He's staring. He's pointing. But if a batter hits a home run, he can't Cadillac around the bases. I just hit a ball 450 feet.
Right.
Around this hole. Stop me.
Yeah, that's what they do to stop you. And then like they'll wait until the last game to beam you so that you can't have a chance to retaliate until next season or something like that. It's like it's cowardice and it's soft. I'm glad he said something.
Soft, it's cowardly.
Yeah,
it's awful behavior. Like legitimately, I would not allow my son to behave that way.
Right.
On some grown ass men.
Right.
A better ball next time, okay? Then I won't fucking send that bitch across the fence.
Right.
Send that tissue up here again. I'm gonna send that motherfucker back across the fence.
Right. Yeah, it's that easy. Like,
see, and I think we just stumbled upon something. The defense for Balco Berry. He got so big, he was like, "You won't hit me." You know what? They didn't hit him. Barry Bonds never got through at.
Right.
Through at. Because Barry Bonds would come up there, take you and put you over his neck and put you over his head.
He'd have
put you in the torture rack.
Yeah, he just knock you out with that big ass head of
it. With that big ass head, yes.
As he whispers, I do PEDs in your ear.
Hey, so bring steroids back. Bring them back.
Hey, they juicing up horses now. You hear about that?
I heard about that, and my man said it's cancel culture. I'm like, this term is going. Y'all ruin everything. Y'all ruin everything. This is cancel culture, sir. You were cheating. That is not cancel culture. You were cheating the game.
It's like you can't be juicing up your horse, man. Like
my man juiced his horse, got caught. I was like, man, this is cancel culture. What y'all doing? Like,
you heard the stories he's coming up with?
What do you say?
One of them like, it was treated with some ointment because of something. Another one was, the trainer took some medicine and it was in it's going through his body and he peed on some hay and the horse ate the hay. That's how he tested positive for.
Oh my God.
And the dude's like, man, this is like the 29th time this will happen. Like, you need to fire that trainer that keep pissing on hay. If that's the case, like, Like, what are you talking about, Bob Baffert? It's like,
And
God,
hey,
man,
man, look, cancel culture. All right, that's what happened. That's what's happening here. It's unfair.
Yeah, that's what it is. Can't cancel.
I hate just like when they overuse the term woke. Now we're overusing the term
Oh.
cancel culture.
Yeah.
Like I hate this place. I hate it here. Okay.
I used to hate it. Now I just find it interesting. It's entertaining because it's the same cycle every few years. And it's going to stay like that. I'm actually, because cancel culture, that's going to run out in about a year and a half. I want to know what's next.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
gonna be
intrigued.
Well, I mean, because look, years ago, cancel culture was called politically correct, right? And they overused that term. Bill Maher made a show, politically incorrect. Like everybody gets these buzzwords and they just drive them in the ground. Black people start using the word woke. Then we started overusing that. And then white people, aka QAnon types, they started using the word woke. And it was like, oh, this is a wrap for this word. No more.
It's just how it goes.
More.
That's how it goes with words and dances. It's like, oh,
yes,
you gotta come up with something else.
That's it. I saw a QAnon lady when I was installing cable. I saw a lady with a QAnon sticker on the back of her van. It says, "We are woke." I was like, "Oh boy, this is that's it. That's it. That's the end of the word." I don't want to hear no more about cancel culture because it's fucking fake. I said it again. It's fucking fake. Shut the fuck up. Nobody ever gets fucking canceled, okay? People face consequences. When you say dumb shit or racist shit, you face some consequences. Man up. Shit.
Right.
Cancel culture.
Look, I was done with woke when Kyrie was woke, but also believed the earth was flat.
The earth was flat.
I was like, oh, okay.
No, I got 3 eyes and trust me, the earth is flat. You won't know. You ain't never been up there.
Man, I don't want to keep dogging on Kyrie because he does a lot of great things for the community and all.
He does.
So I'm not.
He's a weird kid, man.
Look, he's entertaining as well. The earth ain't flat. But when he said they repainted the floors, the NBA floors, to make it look like old school. Yeah. And the dude thought they had put old school wood on the floors. And he said, man, this don't even feel the same. This safety reasons, y'all can't be doing this. How can the NBA be cool with? They're like, dude, it's paint.
Kyrie, it's the same wood. It's the
same. It's paint. It's the same gloss.
I'm about to go get my sage. Fuck y'all.
I'm like, oh, this dude really woke, man.
He's something else. Like, Kyrie's something else. Yeah. We got a friend of ours, Holmes. But anyway, he loves him. Loves himself some Kyrie Irving. But yeah,
I'm all for that individuality and all that. But come on, man.
Like, being weird for being weird's sake is weird. Yeah.
Like, come on, man. But hey, it's whatever. If people, no. You know what? Yeah, if people can think Damian Lillard is the top 5 shooter, why can't the world be flat?
Yes, Damian Lillard, top 5.
That's been bugging me way more than it should.
I grade on a sliding scale. Listen, the shots he takes are tougher than any other shots other people take outside of Steph. And I don't care that he don't shoot 40% from the 3. And on top of that, we add in the clutch factor. Out of all them shooters we just named, including Steph, nobody has the clutch shots to send people home the way Damian Lillard does, okay?
Steve Kerr don't?
Big time, huh?
Steve Kerr don't?
No, he does not. He does not have that moment. Steve Kerr does not have that moment in his resume.
Michael Jordan didn't pass the ball to Steve Kerr in the playoffs.
That did not win the game, though. That was a big shot, but that wasn't a buzzer beater to end a series.
Phil Jackson didn't call Steve Kerr's number when Scottie Pippen said, I'm not coming off the bench.
Dame's ended series with walk-away threes, okay? Series, okay? Series, playoff series. Dame's done this, people, with no time on the clock, all right? That's all I'm saying. Like, when you factor in clutch factor, difficulty, Dame's right there with the best of them. Sure. You know, outside of, like, Stephen Curry and, like, Ray Allen. Those are the only 2. But other than that,
look, some of these other shooters didn't have to be in clutch.
I stand behind it. I guarantee it.
Hey, look, man, go for it. Look,
Would you give Kyle Korver the ball with, I don't know, 7 seconds left? Or would you give the ball to, I don't know, Damian Lillard?
see, you putting in other factors. I'm just talking about
okay, I'll even it. No, because you're right. I'm about to do something different. That's a different game.
That's completely different.
Coming off of a screen, corner 3, you giving the ball to Kyle Korver.
Absolutely.
You giving the ball to Kyle Korver over Damian Lillard.
If it's
7 seconds left.
Catch and shoot.
7 seconds left, coming off a pick around the corner pop 3 to end the game. You give the ball to Kyle Korver?
Yeah.
You wow.
I'm giving it to Kyle Korver before Dame. I'm giving it to Steve Kerr before Dame, Ray Allen, Steph, Larry Bird. I'm giving it to Durant before I give it to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, come on, it's Durant. Yeah.
You say, come on, but he's not in your top 5.
Yeah, that was because I think of him as something different. Yeah, but I should have put him in the top 5. Yeah, I should have put him there.
I'm not saying Dame isn't special. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a fantastic shooter. But for you, to me, who's never played basketball at a high level, to enter the conversation of great shooting.
I'm semi-pro here.
Right.
I'm a great shooter myself, so I get to judge, all right?
Oh, okay. Look, man, put me on NBA Jam or NBA Live 2005. I'm good.
In the hood, I wet them up, all right? Growing up in Mechanicsville, I was wetting them up. They know me. Internationally known. Everybody know me from that corner, all right? So I can judge this. I'm telling you, Damian Lillard, top 5 all-time three-point shooter. Even though
then Robert Horry must be like
averaging 37% right? From 3. What's that?
Robert Horry must be like number 3 then.
No.
Who's hit more bigger shots?
He ain't got no volume. He ain't got no volume though. He ain't got no volume of just shots and jerk. He didn't shoot a lot because he, that wasn't his.
To me, okay, that's my personal. You got to at least shoot 40%.
That's a nice bar. So you think it's just straight up just standing?
We asked for shooters. That's it. We didn't ask for anything else.
Okay, but we're fucking Rich Chapman's in there then. Fucking Glenn Rice. Fucking Mitch Richmond. Like it's a fucking.
They're all in there
now.
But there's a top 5 and. I'm not putting Dame Lillard. Look,
Larry Bird's not there because he ain't got the numbers. Larry Bird did not shoot that many 3. I think he shot like 2 a game.
No,
why don't put Larry Bird there?
No, but I mean, he did dominate 3-point contests. I know that's not regulation or anything.
I mean, he did. No, it's still impressive because he
did that in his warm-up jacket.
He came up in that joint like, which one of y'all playing for second? Ooh,
yeah,
yeah.
And so
legit. That's legit.
Look.
I used to play with Larry Bird back in NBA Live 98 when you could pick Larry Bird. It's like a throwback player. I used to pick him as a 3-point shooter guy. Yeah.
Was Michael Jordan in the game before?
He was number 99.
Was that?
Number 99, and you would have to change him. You have to make him look like Michael Jordan. But he ended up kind of looking like Sam Madison. Remember the cornerback Sam Madison?
Yeah.
Like every time I tried to make Michael Jordan in NBA Live, it will always come out like Sam Madison.
Man, I get bored halfway. Like, look, you know who it is.
That's close enough.
And now he plays for the Hornets. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Somehow.
It will be number 9. And it will be number 99. And it looked oddly like Jason Williams, if I can remember. Like point guard Jason Williams. It was weird.
Jason Williams.
It's like, but why Belichick never shows up in Madden? Like,
yeah, Belichick don't show up in Madden. Charles Barkley don't show up in 2K on the TNT thing.
Yeah,
because
it's weird. I don't know.
He said they're not paying him enough. And he's like, don't even pay me. Put it towards something else, but not for that little amount.
Not for that little amount. I can't gamble with this.
But it's whatever.
Oh.
But yeah, what we talking about? Anime. There's a good basketball anime out there. I've never watched it, but I heard it's good.
Basketball.
I can't tell you name or anything. There's good sports anime out there as well.
Check it out.
Yeah, there's all kind of stuff. I can give you a list off air of stuff.
Send me what you got, man. Yeah, send me what you got. Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's some weird anime out there. I'd say stay away from Berserk. At least the original Berserk.
Okay.
There's also some movies out there. Okay. Older movies that still hold up. Akira, Princess Mononoke. There's a lot. There's a whole lot. I I can give you more stuff for anime to watch than DC and Marvel.
Well, I tell you what, man. Next time we get together, what we'll do is we'll sit down. You give me your top 10 list of recommended anime cartoons, and we'll do that for the people.
Yeah,
because there are a lot of people like me right now that are trying to get into it. Just don't know where to start. Libraries are so big, so many cartoons.
Then you got.
But luckily, when y'all hit me up, and y'all all hit me up with Cowboy Bebop and Death Note. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna zoom in on those guys because like everybody said Death Note in particular. So it's like, okay,
right.
So
I think it's the perfect level. It's not too over the top. It's a simple plot. Right.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to step into it. Not flopping and leveling up for 30 episodes. Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. I think that's about it. Little anime wrap up. Little Invincible wrap up.
We did 46 minutes on Invincible, y'all, and we didn't record it.
Not a bit. So
I had a good Lando Calrissian bit. I had some. That was a nice one, man. And y'all never gonna hear it.
Nope.
It's gone. I'll slide that Lando bit in there again sometime, some way. You'll hear it. But
yeah, I'm sure you will. It'll come up again.
It'll come up.
But all right, y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in, watching. Make sure to tune in to Opinionated Facts, the original podcast we got going on. Show, whatever you want to call it. Talk about sports. NFL stuff always going on. The schedules just came out, so we might be talking about that. If you're a Broncos fan, Falcons fan, anything Atlanta, Philly, Indiana, y'all should tune in and just listen to what we got to say.
Indiana fans, but yeah. All right.
There's at least one.
Check us out.
All right, take it easy.